Roti, kapda or makan. That's all we need. But the million-dollar question is, should we be buying that makan or renting the makan? This decision is important not just for your lifestyle, but also for your financial health. Even more relevant in the post-pandemic age where most of us are working from home. So we are looking for a place to live in which balances the ability to work or gives us working spaces as well as breathing space to our family members. Buying a house is one of the largest and single most important financial decision that you may take in your life. Therefore, it is important before you take the plunge to weigh the option of whether you should buy or whether you should rent before you sign on the dotted lines. Let's look at the cost attached with buying a house. The first important and big cost is the down payment. When you take a loan on a house, no lender will give you or lend you money until unless you put in certain amount of your own savings or equity into buying the house. This would be about 25 to 30% of the total value of the house. This is a huge amount of money and you should take into consideration the availability of this amount. The second cost is all other associated costs when you buy the house, like registration costs, brokerage, maintenance charges, property tax. Make a list of these charges to understand what are the ancillary costs of buying the house. And the third most important cost is the cost of EMI that you will be paying month on month. Remember, this will go out from your monthly earnings and you should have the ability to pay this. Let's look at the pros of buying a house. The first important benefit is you've bought yourself some financial security. You have a place to live in no matter what. The second is your tax savings on repayment of the home loan. This could be a sizable amount in the long run and could help you save a lot of money. The third is freedom from having to move from one place to another or renovating, redoing places. Fourth is you've bought a long-term investment which could appreciate in value. So you've created an asset for yourself. And the fifth is that you know that there is a fixed EMI that you will be paying every month. Cons of buying a house. Buying a house is an added responsibility, which means that now you have to look after maintenance, repairs, which are added cost for you. There is property tax that you pay on a house. It is an illiquid asset. Tomorrow, if you need to sell it, you may not be able to sell it very quickly or very fast, depending on the price trends. Fourth, the price may or may not increase in the long run. And therefore, you may own an asset or you may be invested into a house, the price of which may not increase or may not give you a long-term return. Now let's talk about renting. What are the costs involved in renting a house? There is no cost except the rent. In some cases, the landlord may ask you for 3 to 12 months of an advance deposit. Let's look at the pros and cons of renting a house. What are the pros? It saves you from spending or locking in a huge amount of money as down payment, which you would have if you bought a house, which means that this money can actually be invested to create a corpus for you in the long run, giving you good returns. The second is you have no responsibility. You don't really need to take care of repairs or maintenance. The landlord will do it for you. Third, it gives you the flexibility of relocating or moving out. Fourth, it is more cost effective in metro cities. If you want to live closer to your workplace or reduce the travel time, it just sometimes makes sense to rent because the prices in that area could be very, very high for you to buy a house. The cons of renting a house. Firstly, when you rent a house as opposed to buying it, there is no financial security or the security of owning your own house, no matter what. Second, there could be a scenario when there is an increase in rents and you are at the risk of being able to provide for it or pay for it or not. Third, there are restrictions on what you can do in a house, right? Whether you can make changes, not make changes to it depends on the landlord. So which one is better, renting or buying a house? This is a very personal decision. There are a lot of factors that affect that decision. Are you in a stable job? Are you in a stable location? A place where you know that you will not move out of or you will live in a particular city? Do you have the ability to give the down payments or you'd rather rent and invest that money somewhere else? Or how many financial goals do you have? What are your responsibilities? Are you able to take on the home EMIs, etc.? Look at all of these factors, the pros and cons that I just told you about buying or renting a house. Based on this, take a call. My tip to you is that you should buy a house only when you have a stable income. You know that you've decided this is the place where you're going to reside. You have the ability to pay the EMIs over the next many years when you have to repay your home loan. And most importantly, when you have no other big financial responsibilities or loans on you. Based on this, take a decision of whether you should buy or rent a house. If you've liked this video, share it with your friends and family. Leave your questions and suggestions in the comment box below. Follow and subscribe to the Lakshmi channel.